While July is officially the off-season, it's also a time when players are made. And for some, it's when the NBA goes from being a dream to becoming reality. And what city better epitomizes the dream realized scenario than Las Vegas, home of the NBA Summer League? 23 NBA teams will be represented in the Summer League, plus a D-League select team. The Warriors will bring their own unique story to Vegas this summer. Not only have they won 14 straight in Summer League action, but they'll be guided by new head coach Steve Kerr, who is settling in on the new job.
Oh, it's been fun, building a staff, getting to know the players, traveling around, visiting them, and also working with them here on the floor. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm really excited about it.
In fact, this Summer League is as important to Kerr as it is to some of the players because it's his first NBA head coaching job. And this experience will give him an idea of what to expect come the fall.
Well, it's very important for me to coach the Summer League team just to get the feel for the game, just to get my feet wet a little bit. I have an idea of how I want to coach, what I want to coach, but you got to do it. You got to be on the sidelines. You've got to feel it.
So Warriors head coach Steve Kerr anxious to get it underway in the Summer League, his first NBA coaching duties. The roster was assembled. The Warriors were working very hard on draft night, even though they did not have any draft selections. Warriors assistant general manager Kirk Lacob.
As we're going through our draft prep, we're looking at guys that we like, that we think might slip through the cracks. And, as we get through, we tell them the last couple days before the draft, we start calling their agents, say, hey, do you think your guy might get drafted? If he doesn't, what do you think about maybe coming to Summer League? Maybe we'll look at him for training camp. And so we have a working list, and we do it by position.
The Warriors Summer League squad will feature some familiar faces from the Santa Cruz Warriors, Lance Goldborn and Kiwi Gardner, and from Golden State, Nemanja Nedovic, Onyan Kuzmic, as well as Festus Ezeli.
Lance Goldborn came to training camp with us 2 years ago, improved a ton during the season, went to Korea, came back the second half of this year in Santa Cruz and was a completely different player. Really, really improved his game, and we've challenged him to take it to the next step. Learn to stretch the floor a little bit. We already know what he can do. He can defend, multiple positions. We saw in the Summer League last year, he can rebound. The question is now, can he add that offensive game and give us a little more all-around value? And then Kiwi Gardner, I think his story is out there pretty good right now, but he's just an unbelievable high energy, incredible kid. For 21 years old, the maturity he's shown, the humility from being a YouTube AAU sensation to realizing this is his career now. He's the first guy off the bench anytime something happens on the court. He's the first guy high-fiving his teammates. He's the most excited player on the floor, whether he's involved in the play or not.
And there will be some faces that Warriors fans have not seen before, but maybe some faces they'll get excited about. To flesh out the roster, here's more from Assistant General Manager Kirk Lacob.
Orlando Johnson, there's a reason he was an early second-round pick. He's pretty local. I believe he played at Palma in high school, and so I'm very familiar with him, but really long arms, big hands, tough kid, and he's got the physical attributes, and he's done some nice things in NBA games. The question is, can he do it consistently? Justin Holiday is another one. We've scouted him extensively in the D-League. We think he's improved a lot over the last 2 or 3 years. Went from being just a skinny shooter defender to a little bit more than that. But on top of that, he's improved those skills as a defender and shooter. Devon Usher is a guy who's intriguing. He put up big numbers at Delaware, smaller school. He's got nice wingspan. I think that's a term that's getting more and more popular here. But he can also shoot the ball. So, I think there's a chance for him to do a couple nice things and improve on his game and mature. And Rob Lowe, has been very successful at St. Louis. He was a big part of that team. We look at him as a stretch big guy who can, hit three-pointers and open things up for the guards and also stay within a team concept and do the right rotations on defense. Tyra's someone who was recommended to us through a couple people. We brought him in as kind of a last-second invite to our free agent camp, and he went out and just simply hit shots and competed. Again, very, very simple things. I think similar to what Ian Clark impressed us with last year. He knows what he does well, and he does exactly that. Walt Lemon is a guy who's an incredible athlete. I've heard numbers like 46 inches on his vertical. He's a little bit of a Swiss Army knife. He can defend, he can pass a little bit. The next step for him is consistency and learning to play, one or two positions really well. And Travis Bader is the all-time leading three-point shooter in college basketball history. And I think there's more to his game. He's unbelievable catch and shoot. But people are going to see he has a little more to himself. And even defensively, he came out and he learned our concepts really quickly in draft workouts. So we're really excited about him.
Last year, the Warriors won the inaugural Summer League Championship in 2013 with a perfect 7-0 record. So as you look at the roster, you see the names of the Golden State Warriors and the Santa Cruz Warriors. The rest is a nice compilation of NBA vets, NBA D-League talent, and players who have been playing overseas. You notice Travis Bader, the all-time NCAA three-point shooter. Justin Holiday, you might remember him playing up at the University of Washington. He's the older brother of Drew Holiday of the New Orleans Pelicans, and he's also a Southern California kid. And James Michael McAdoo, you remember him from North Carolina. He is the nephew of Bob McAdoo, so you know he has good bloodlines, and you know he understands what it means to be an NBA player. Stay tuned for full coverage of Coach Steve Kerr and the Warriors in Las Vegas in the days ahead, right here on Warriors.com.